the skyline here behind me, a little bit of the yellow, a little bit of the orange over Mount Garfield and the Grand Mesa, but don't let me get in the way of that. It's nice to take it in. Of course, you can see it for yourself if you step outside, but if you do, you're going to want to bring a jacket. 52 degrees right now. It's not the worst, not the coolest, but certainly running below average as we close out October. Not too much humidity. That cold front moves through the area, brought us cooler temperatures, finally got rid of those winds, and really just dried us out overall. Not too many clouds to spot in the sky, all right? 53 degrees is our high for the day. That is 9 degrees below our average maximum temperature of 62. 29 was our low this morning, so we finally got below freezing here in Grand Junction, catching up to the rest of the region around us. They got to 26 in Montrose. That is the first hard freeze of the year, which is 28 degrees or lower. And basically what that means is those seasonal plants are going to start to shut down a little bit down towards our south. Not quite here in the Grand Valley, though. I don't think we're getting a hard freeze yet. You'll notice on average it's about October 31st for us. In Montrose, it's October 19th. So they were behind schedule, and I think we are too. We're going to have another night of freezing temperatures today, but really we're not going to stick much further than below freezing, and then we're going to warm back up. So these temperatures you see behind me in the 50s for many of us, 56 in Montrose, 49 in Gunnison, just a little bit below that. They're going to start to go up. Right now we're running below average as a consequence of that cold front, pushing 10 degrees below average for many of us in the viewing area, and not a lot of clouds to keep in those overnight temperatures, right? Little clouds, keep that heat with us down towards the surface. 48 degrees right now in Montrose, a nice yellow hue behind me on the skyline. Look here, our futurecast is going to show why we're so dry and why we're going to start to warm up a little bit later on. This is Tuesday at 7 p.m. This flow is being brought over from the Pacific, but all that moisture is getting squeezed out. We're caught under this ridge. To be significantly colder, we would need to be above this area of a flow, and to be significantly warmer, we need to be down here towards the southern portion of California. But we're not. We're right between, and where that leaves us is, kind of some middling temperatures that are going to gradually warm up as the week goes along, as this flow kind of starts to become a bit more westerly towards Friday. Right here, we're in this freeze warning in Grand Junction in the Grand Valley. Of course, the rest of you are going to see freezing and sub-freezing temperatures too. The reason we're under the warning is because we haven't had a hard freeze yet here in the Grand Valley, unlike our friends in Montrose, although Delta hasn't either. Look at our futurecast right here. This is tonight, Wednesday at 11 a.m., 33 degrees in Grand Junction. I have our low a little bit lower than that, below freezing. 31 in Delta, 32 in Montrose at 8 a.m., 36 in Paoni. They're going to start to warm up, getting those upper 50s and low 60s as we head into tomorrow. We're going to get a couple more degrees as the day goes along. You'll notice Thursday night, we didn't see those temperatures below freezing either. We're going to start to get out of that area. And so I think Halloween will look relatively pleasant. 64 degrees. These mostly cloudy skies are going to clear out as the day goes along. So, I would expect some stars as you go trick-or-treating that night. And let's look at those overnight temperatures too, to kind of give you a range of what we're looking at. Getting down to 40 Friday night. So again, getting those warmer overnight temperatures as we go along. Then we get to Sunday. I know you don't want to jump back an hour, but it is going to happen, unfortunately. And on that day, you'll get 66 degrees, right? So some above average conditions as we get into early next week. 68 degrees on Monday. Spare a cloud here or there, but really overall, we're feeling dry. 58 degrees on Wednesday, tomorrow on Montrose, 33 overnight, and then getting out of those sub-freezing temperatures as you head Thursday into Friday. 59 on Halloween in Montrose. Sunny early next week.